We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. George Torres will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
That's ball 4.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate, Eddie James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Round it, round it.
So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Into the box now, Will Benson.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2. Runner breaks for third. He swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Arizona. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So in now for San Francisco, Robert Poisson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit in the air to left. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie James.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Stepping in, Sean Michelle, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Michelle.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is right there. And that's out number 2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the veteran outfielder, Eddie James.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream. Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
10-4 the final in this game. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Urquidy earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. George Torres was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Madero, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tommy Wilson, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. The 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Next to bat for the Giants, Sean Michelle.
The left fielder.
Hey, one away.
Sean Michelle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So striding forward now, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second.
Dig, get it up.
First will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now. Alexander Canario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Alexander Canario.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Relay, hit me, relay.
James is there, and he has it for the out. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie James.
Eddie James.
Get down.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
Gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving.
Now at the plate, Robert Poisson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Poisson.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. They trail 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie James.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Arizona win for a division-leading 98th time. Jimmy Wood gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Up next for Arizona, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because
oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in now, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, D-Roll, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Runner's on his way to third. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
At the plate, Eddie James. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Canario is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corner. Striding into the box, Sean Michel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 guys. Standing in, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Canario is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for San Francisco, number 29, Bernardo Santos.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Lemoyne earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Scott Hayes closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Thomas Helland, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Striding in, Alejandro Montalvo. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for San Francisco.
The 1-2.
The left fielder, number 31.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those.
Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Go on.
Oh, but it's off the balcony. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Stepping into the box, Will Benson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Ready on 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Up onto the balcony and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one.
Now at the plate, Trenton Brooks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line towards center field. Canario is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Robert Poisson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Robert Poisson.
And he popped him up. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. So this has been another fine. Eddie James will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Line drive to center field. Canario is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alejandro Montalvo. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's popped up. Lewis into shallow left, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. San Francisco came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jacob Lemoyne wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.